Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. You guys, today we will be discussing we will be discussing consistency and procrastination. Okay? You guys, those two just don't mix well. They don't mix well, you guys. You're either going to be consistent or you're going to procrastinate. Okay? As far as this channel goes, I know in the past that definitely has been something that I lacked in was the consistency. And so if you're someone who's watching and you want to see growth in your channel, you put down procrastination. Okay, we are not about procrastination this year whatsoever, and you have to get with the consistency. Okay, I don't know if you ever witnessed or even done anything where you procrastinated in it and also was consistent. I don't see that happening. Oh my gosh, you guys. So I just actually just finished my kids' hair. I had to retwist both their hair. They will be going to school. Be going back to school soon, this upcoming week. So yeah, some things had to get done. And so I actually wanted to actually do a live today. I don't know if I'm still going to do the live. Today's Friday. I don't know if I'm still going to do the live today or just push it back a little bit. But today is the day that I did want to record and upload. So I, made a point to do that. But yeah, you guys, you cannot be consistent with anything if you are going to procrastinate. It just doesn't work that way. You have to set your mind, okay? Set your mind to the goals that you have. See the vision ahead of you. If you have done vision boards for this new year, if you've written things down in your journal or wherever the case may be, you have to be consistent, you guys. I don't care if it's one little task a day. One little task a day, okay? Every little step counts to get closer to your goal, whatever the goal may be. I know there's been times where, guys, there's been times, okay, where I just flopped. I flopped, you guys, because I was not consistent. I've done, in the past, like, let's see, I'm not that big. I'm not a makeup girly. I mean, I do have some makeup. I do put on makeup on occasion. I enjoy, being creative in that way. But you're not gonna see me in makeup like all day, every day. You're not. You're not. I don't like the feeling of it on my face like that. For me to be like that guru, that kind of girly. Ooh, sorry, y'all. Y'all, if y'all should see my little ghetto setup, but that's okay, okay? Because what we about, we're not about the setup. We are about the consistency, okay? So yeah, I just kicked this table and there you guys went. But yes, you guys. So I remember in the past, I was a Mary Kay consultant. Yes, y'all. I got some of that stuff still. I was a Mary Kay consultant, and I don't know if you guys know about Mary Kay or whatever, but all those type of kind of jobs or however you want to take it, if it's a side gig or whatever it is, if you're not consistent, you're basically wasting your time. You are basically wasting your time because you're not gonna see the fruits of your labor. Just like as if you were to plant, if you're planting seeds, if you're planting trees, which I just love doing. I love doing that. I love getting new trees in my garden. I want to have a little orchard, you guys. Okay, but if you're not consistently on a regular basis watering certain plants, and you're procrastinating, they're gonna die off. They will die off. Okay, even if you are not consistent in reaping the harvest. Can you imagine if you're not consistent in reaping the harvest and eventually like it's sending a signal to the plants that okay, well, this is too much fruit. We don't have to produce so much because they're just rotting off. The birds are eating them. Like, so in everything in life, you guys, that you want to see growth, you want to see things happen. You want to see some movement. You have to be consistent. You cannot procrastinate. If it comes to a YouTube channel, and I believe I will, you guys, I will be having my next live I'll be discussing my history on YouTube for you guys. And I'm just saying, like, it all falls down to being consistent or lack thereof, or procrastinating and putting things off. Um, and it's everything in life. It's everything in life. Even doing these kids' hair, I just had to do just now. You know, it's just like, it's, you know, for those of you who have locks, or even if you don't, like, even if your hair is just a tangled mess or whatever it is, you know, if your hair, if you're not taking care of certain things on a regular basis, it's just gonna intertwine, become a matted mess, and it's just not going to be what you want it to be, unless that's your, you know, results. I know there's free form logs and all that stuff, but you guys are get, you know, I'm not talking about hair, okay? It's just, you know, even for us in this house, like construction wise, like if you're not consistently finding, you know, getting the material, you're not consistently having a plan, you know, you have to have a plan. You have to have something to strive for. Okay. Like I love having talks with my husband when we talk discussing what the next move is. You know, what are we? What is the next part of the plan that we're going to attack? Because without those kind of consistent conversations and those consistent movements, you'll be you'll be stuck, you'll be stagnant, and things will not get done. Okay. I implore you guys. I implore you to just really hone in, hone in and focus. Do not veer off into the depths of despair, the depths of anxiety and angst, and feeling insecure and feeling defeated before you even start the fight. Okay? Do not feel defeated. Do not feel as if, you know, why you? Why not you? Why not you? Why not you fulfill your dreams? Why not you carry on to the next level? Why not you break any generational curses you want to break? Okay? And let's say, for instance, as far as that goes, if you want to discuss that, like, you know, cigarettes, you know, sometimes certain habits, you guys, certain habits, even though it's not something that was like within you, it can become that. It can become that. And if you are not consistent in breaking that habit, if it's even if it's a habit that came from, for instance, my dad was a smoker. My dad, and there was no one else in his family, side of his family, that smoked. Like, my dad was the, he was the little partier, okay, in his side of the family. And that's something we grew up with and noticed. And, you know, and later on we took, you know what I mean, became us, you know, stealing the little cigarettes when we were younger and doing this and that, you know. And if you don't take steps to stop certain things, it's just going to keep on going and recycling to the next generation. And that's exactly what I, you know, attempt to, you know, stop, and not be something that's like, okay, yeah, that's that family, like that's you know, that's in their blood. Like, no, like, no, I want to be known as a family that gets things done. Okay. We're breaking general curses up in here. Okay. Like, we have great freedom, you know. And if there's something that you want to do, whatever it is, you guys, whether it's a generational curse, you know, whether it's starting your business, finishing school, you want to get married, you know, you gotta date with a purpose. Okay. And you gotta be consistent. Okay. Like, you can't just be sitting at home, you know, scrolling. Yes, pray about it, but pray, work without deeds. Hello. Is that how? Was it faith without deeds, y'all? Faith without deeds, right? You need the deeds. You need the deeds. You need to be consistent in the deeds. Whether the deeds is prayer, whether the deeds is writing things down, whether the deeds is just going out there and being about it. You guys, you have to be consistent. You cannot procrastinate when it comes to your life. Time is passing you by. Time is passing you by. Time is passing me by. Time waits for nobody. Nobody. Okay, so we definitely have to be. We had a problem today with the car, y'all. So I guess the mechanics are out there right now, helping out hubby with all that. And so, you know, the ruckus has started. But yeah, you guys, you definitely have to be consistent with the things that you want to accomplish. You want to start get a bakery. You want to have a bakery, okay? You're a great baker. You want to get your bakery on. Do the work. Do the work. The world is wait. You guys, I told everybody. Excuse me, 1 second. I'm back. See, I learned, you guys. Remember last time I had to I ended it. And this time I just started again without having to end it. So yay. And that's the next thing too, you guys. Like if you continue to be diligent at your work and you do what you're supposed to be doing, you learn things. You learn things. You don't make the same mistakes again. So I'm telling you guys, like, I know it's early on in the year. I think today's the what? Today is the 10th. Today's the 10th. Today's the 10th, you guys. Already it's the 10th. It's the 10th, and if you want to see the next 10th and see improvement, you have to start now. Start now. Start now. Stop procrastinating. Get to whatever task is going to get you to the next step. Okay? What is your next step? Get to it. Stop acting like you have all this other stuff you got to get done. And if you do, if it's something that you really want, you guys, because we always, you go to that job and you don't want to go to that job. We do so many things that we don't want to do, but we have to do. Okay? You have to place your dreams in whatever aspirations and goals you have, put them on that same pedestal, put them on that same level as, okay, I have to get this done. Okay? Even though it's something you really want to do, it'll edify you. So why not? So why not put it in a way so where you're gonna do it. You're going to do it. You're gonna get it done, and then continue from that point on. Continue from that point on. Okay. If you have to start off first by decluttering some things, getting rid of some things, even if it's garbage up here, because we have so much garbage up here. So much garbage up here. Find things that'll clear that out. Whether you got to read your Bible more, if that's what you do, whether you have to take some self-care days, some self-care minutes, sometimes that's all we have is a few minutes of self-care, whether it's listening to some music to get, to remove the garbage out of your mind. You guys, we have to do whatever it takes. Do whatever it takes. Act as if it's the last day on earth and someone told you got to get this done, and it's so the world can continue. Whatever you got to tell yourself, because that's the goal. That's what you want. That's what you want. And as if it's important to you, it's important to me, it's important to the world. God don't place, things in our hearts for no reason. He really doesn't. He, she, it, whatever you believe in. The universe pushes us, put things in our hearts because there's a reason. There's a rhyme, there's a reason. Let's get it done. Let's get consistent. No one's going to recognize you because you're just going to be on it. Let's do this together, okay? If you are down, you're going to be consistent with the things that's placed on your heart to get done. Write it in the comments, okay? You are going to be consistent. Let's be each other's, support team up in here. Like, let's be consistent, you guys. Procrastination and consistency does not mix well at all. It will not mix. And you know what? A lot of us, we are so consistent at being procrastinated. We're consistent at the wrong things. We are consistent at the wrong things. We need to flip that. Flip that for our good, okay? Like for me, okay, as far as I'm a pretty healthy person, but I don't know your girl be have the munchies late at night, watching TV with the hubby, and side of my bed, have all the snacks, and it'd be sweet snacks, you guys, and I want to change that. I want to change that. But I cannot change that by being consistent the wrong thing, buying the sweet snacks. Okay? I got to keep telling that man, don't buy me no much. You know? And I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm going to be honest with myself. I'm not ready just to give up my wine cold turkey. Okay? I love my wine. So I'm going to keep having my wine. I definitely have already, like, a lot of times for me, you guys, like, if I want to change something that's like for the betterment of, and that's kind of the problem too, for the betterment of my children, you know, to know that, you know, just for the betterment of them and my family, it's easier than for me to say, oh, I'm going to quit because I need to quit for myself and for my health. So, you know, if it's something that's not good for you and you need you're not fully self-loving yourself as of yet, then it's okay to say, okay, you know, I'm gonna do this for my kids. I don't see what's wrong with that. I know a lot of people say, like, you know, I've heard, you know, from movies or whatever, like, oh, you can't do the program for this, you know, for the wrong reasons. In the beginning, like, I don't feel like there's any wrong reason. Like, if it's something that's unhealthy, like, just you, whatever reason you want to give yourself, like, just to get going, get it started. Like, that's my opinion. Okay, like for me, like I'm not ready to go cold, you know, I love my wine, like I said, but if I give up all the other sweets, I'll keep my wine. I can keep my wine, you know? But yeah, so I definitely feel like, as like, you know, I definitely have been consistent in the wrong things, and I've been consistent in the procrastination of, you know, and that's why this year I'm so like on it, as far as like I'm not gonna be, you know, doing that anymore. And I don't want to be consistent in procrastination. Like what? Like that's not cute. That's not cute. You know? So yeah, I'm about it. I'm about getting that getting going and not being not being that girl. I don't want to be that girl. I'm not that girl. Point blank. It's 2025. This is the new me. I'm not consistent in procrastination. I'm getting my stuff done. Okay? And I want you to join along with me, okay? And before if you haven't liked, subscribed, shared, commented, let's go. Okay, you guys join the fam, join the YouTube fam, and let's get this going. Like I'm here for you. You got a comment, you got something you're struggling with, and you want me to check up on you every once in a while on the channel, you know, shout you out. If you did something that you have been putting off for how long, I will shout you out, you know, because really and truly, you guys, like, I really want us to win. I want us to win, and I want us to beat our procrastination. And in beating our procrastination, we beat so many things. We beat the fear that's putting us in that box. We're beating the anxieties. We're beating all the naysayers. We're just, you know, let's win. Let's win for ourselves. Let's win for our families, and just let's just do it. Let's just do it. Okay, like you guys, procrastination and consistency. And for those of you who are really, you know, out there thinking about a YouTube channel, that's every YouTuber will tell you that's one of the number one things is, yeah, one of the number one things is consistency. Consistency. And that's what, I didn't even finish that story about the Mary Kay, y'all. That is what, you know, after a while it just became me paying for, you know, sisterhood and friendships and stuff, which is nothing wrong with that. Like there's some women that I still are in contact with, I adore, but I wasn't there for that. I was there for the coin. And what kind, and you have to buy your products. Please help me get my baby. You know, if you're there for the coin, you're there to do your business and grow and things, you have to be consistent. You know, you have to be consistent. Let's not lie to ourselves about what we're doing, and you know, let's get it going. If you are trying to do a YouTube channel and you talking about, oh yeah, you put up a short today and you put a short yesterday, if that's what you want to do, if that's the route you're taking, then great. But if you know in your heart that's not what you really want to, you know, do, and you want to grow more, you want to put more content out there, you want to, you know, put more out in the world, then no more procrastination. Get your notebook, get your notes, write out your titles, do, you know, whatever you need to do, hit record. Okay, you guys, I hope you're having a great day. It's a beautiful day today. It's actually coming to an end. I did all my chores. I did a lot today actually, but yeah. So have a great day, you guys. Let's not be consistent in procrastinating, okay? And let's get it going. Let's get it going. Don't forget to hit your like, subscribe, share, comment, and all that good stuff. Let me know. Let me know what you are beating, what you're defeating as far as procrastination, what you got going on. Okay. I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching.